Namaste and good morning, my brothers and sisters. As we approach the 1st of October, I really wanted to get an audio out about a few things that have been on my mind over the last few days. I've discovered how important we truly are in the scope of things. We create the reality that we live in by our thoughts, our emotions, whether they're aligned and they're married and they're working together, or they're in chaos and they're fighting each other. It doesn't matter. They're both creating our reality. The Ark of the Covenant is inside of our mind. It is a church. It is inside of us, the Christos that is within. We are God. We are the very consciousness that created this thing. Everything in here is systems on systems on systems and layers. Out of nothing comes something. The act of God speaking created the pulse. It brought it all together. And systems upon systems upon systems upon systems to make a habitat for the children of God. We are spiritual light beings. We're not the flesh. This is a machine that we operate in. We are what's inside the machine that we operate in. Our spirit is Christos consciousness. It is when our body dies, the spirit is still there. Hello? The body dies and our spirit is still there. So we are not the body, we are the soul of the body. We are the juice that runs the machine. The only thing that makes us us is the decisions that we make every day. Do I get out of bed happy or angry? Do I go to bed happy or angry? Forgiving or hateful? Those are all my choices. Do I want to respond or react to the non-believer and be fed into that negative energy? Or not? These are all things that we need to contemplate. The word Jesus was invented, so anything that's affiliated with Jesus is invented, and that's including the crucifix itself. It is actually a symbol to destroy the Christ consciousness. It's the cross of Moloch upside down. And it's the same cross the Roman Catholic Church bears as a sword against God. It's attack to rise from below and reign above. As below, above, so the Illuminati say. But I say as above, below. The reign of Yah consciousness on this plane. And look around, people. Everybody is waking up. Everybody's waking up. Everybody has something to say. Everybody has something to share. Consciousness will not lay down anymore. It will not lay down no more. What do you think Anonymous is and all these different social justice groups? They're all screaming and kicking, but they don't know which way to scream or kick in. They don't know the direction to go. They're going everywhere but in. Everywhere but in. And that's okay to the Satan. Anywhere but in is fine with him. You don't care if you worship a rock or a fucking tree, Jesus, Gandhi, or Mala, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not the truth. And that's it. It's not what is the truth, it's what can he make you believe in. You don't care what you believe, as long as you don't believe the truth. He wins. As long as you don't believe the truth, he wins. And the truth, in a nutshell, is we are all children of God. Christ wasn't saying he was special. He wasn't saying he was the only one. He called us all brothers and sisters. If we're Christ's brothers and sisters, don't that mean we have the same connection to the Father that Christ had himself? The Ark of the Covenant is in your mind. It's in the back of your skull, attached to the sacral gland. In that sacral gland is the Christos oil. When you pray, cleave your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and this will activate the Christ consciousness in your mind. And with practice, you'll be able to grasp it. We are sound, light, and energy beings. And we need to start treating our bodies like we are electrical instead of physical. The very definition of dying is losing your electrical current, your conductivity. And we lose our conductivity because of the food that we eat, because there's no conductive materials in it, and it bogs us down with plaque, cholesterol, lumps, lymphoids, tumors. It bogs us down, and we lose what we are. They put fluoride in our water to dumb us down, to make it so we can't tap into the Christos consciousness. But the good news is, with a little iodine in your water and some turmeric once in a while, these two components together will flush the neotoxins that are in your brain. And you'll wake up. You'll actually hear it.
Operator?
We are walking around in this thing and we're thinking about it the wrong way. We're not descendants from monkeys and any of that fucking bullshit. Get that shit out of your fucking head. Get it out of your head. It's gone. Go away. My thoughts, when they agree with my heart, they become physical, tangible in my reality. I don't think about myself because I understand that Yah is in me. Christ is inside of me. Therefore, he sees everything that I need, or everything I would like to have, or anything that would be useful for me. So I don't ask him for anything because he already knows. He's all-knowing. But he wants you to love your neighbor as you would love yourself. So when you see that person outside with nothing and they're starving, and you got an extra 20 and you're okay for the rest of the week, you should give it to him. There's your test. You should give it to him. You see somebody that's cold or hungry, you should help them because they're you and you are them. And when you don't help them, you could possibly be passing judgment on an angel. Because even you shall be judging the angels, because we are all light beings. We're not from here, we're heaven sent. If you feel like this place ain't for you, and you feel like you don't belong here, and you feel like every day is the same, and you feel empty inside, that's because you're not from here. And you're looking in all the wrong places for fulfillment in your life, and you're not going to find it. You'll never be happy. You'll be cursed until the day you die. We are the center of our own individual universes. What we feel and what we think makes up our reality. If you don't like what someone's doing, you can shut them off by simply not allowing them into your reality. You don't have to answer the phone. You don't have to go to their house. You don't have to do nothing. You can shut them off. And in this process, you need to realize that you are everything that you eat, and you are everything that you put in your mind. What you fill your head with and your gut with is what you are. So if you're eating junk food all the time, you're nothing but a fucking Snickers bar walking around. You eat fruits and vegetables, you're getting common golds and minerals that allow you to be productive, and you're still maintaining and increasing your consciousness. You are what you eat. In this process, I just want people to really realize we are all the same. We have the different experiences at different points in our life. and how we react to them is based on nothing more than the experiences that we've already had. A car accident to a 4-year-old is much scarier to somebody at 94, based on experience. Everybody has the same experiences, ups and downs, triumphs and victories, loss and death, newborns and life, illness, careers, bullshit upon bullshit. It's all the same across the board. We all have the same shit happen to us. But it's out of experience and understanding how we cope with it within the Christ consciousness or without it. Responding instead of reacting. Knee-jerking instead of thinking. Out of chaos comes control, because they feed you fear and then they give you a fear solution to the problem, and then in that sense they keep you on a fucking hook. They keep you on a hook, knee-jerking you and getting you to react to everything around you. Stop it. You, and you over there, and you over there, you are all responsible for your own reality. If you don't like what you're living in, stop it. Get down on your knees. Yah is God. He's the name of the consciousness. It's the frequency. There's everything. Ask him to lead your church. Ask him to sit head of your house and to guide you down the right path. Submit your will. Become a passenger in your vessel instead of trying to drive it, because you will always fail, because we are man. We are not God. We will always fail. We will always fall short. And it's only through him that we have success in our life. And the ones that stay successful and the ones that go up and down, here's the difference. Faith. Foundations in truth. If you don't have a truthful foundation, the foundation will crack. And a cracking foundation will not hold the house up, and the house will always fall. It's like walking down the road. You can walk on the left side, you can walk on the right side. Either way, you're safe. But if you're walking down the middle of the fucking road, you're gonna get hit by cars coming down both sides of the road, and you don't know when or where. You have no stability. None. That's why you get a job, you hold it for a minute, and then you lose everything. You gotta do it all over again. Ups and downs, because you're not acknowledging God in your existence. Yah. That's his name, folks. Y-A-H. Yah is written on your face. The Y-A-H. Yah is writ on your face